We're going to be coloring the Enchanted Ruins. I'm so excited. Oh, okay, hold on. My stand done come loose. I hope everybody's doing well. Hey, Pat. Hey, Tiffany. Hello, hello. Welcome in. I'm just going to get everybody in here for real quick, and then we're going to get started. We're going to be coloring this here because we have been working through the You Can Color This Magical Worlds. This is what we've done so far. We do it every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. And the magical portal was our first. Oh, I called it Enchanted Ruins. It's the magical portal. We've walked through all of that, and we're about to do our skills sheet. Pat, following the fan club you've been in the fan club for 100 days. Welcome aboard. All right. We're going to just do it in order based off what we did with our pages. So for this, we'll start with our Enchanted Ruins and go from there. So if you need the codes, let me make sure you're zoomed out enough. Those are the codes there. Oh, thank you. And we'll be starting with the Enchanted Ruins first. So where it says the stone. Now, I did make a few adjustment here. Nope, not on this one. Some of these I have changed codes from where we were originally, but you're welcome to use whichever ones that you would like. But we're going to be starting with that E66, that E311, E515, and an acrylic. This is my Guagna 627. That's what we'll be starting with. So let me get these out. I've got my E66, E311. I need E515. And 627. Right here. Oh, you know what? You want to know something? I don't know. I might want to try this 737. Ooh, that's a hard choice. Okay, guys. I think we're going to switch. Ooh, never mind. Don't listen to me. Okay, here we go. And then also, if you want to grab a pack of markers, they are only $12 for an 8-pack. And any palette purchase gets one of the new Moo stickers, and you can pick your palette. I think I'm out of fluorescent, but you can pick if you want skin tone, rainbow, which is like color wheel. Hey, Flawless, happy Monday, and pastel. There's not many left. I think there's only 4 left, so grab that. Hey, Maddie! Every palette purchase gets a Moo sticker. And so if you get 2 palettes, you'll get 2 stickers. And thank you, guys. That's just helping me get my shops. It's been in limbo waiting for my book to come out. Well, it's in the shop. It's printing. So thank you, guys. We're about to get started. I hope you're doing well, Maddie. It's been a busy afternoon. It's storming. You might hear some thunder. Hopefully we don't lose power. We lost it for a few minutes earlier, but we're going to try and make it through. So we're going to follow the steps for how to, here was our practice, but now we're going to put it to the test here. Thank you, Maddie, for the moo-moos and the Go Pops. Let me get y'all zoomed back in. The coloring gym. Thank you for the moo-moos. My moo crew. Welcome in, Tub. Hey. It is the You Can Color This Magical Worlds by Willow Lake. Not that late today. Just a little bit. I think I did better today. The weather's been awful. I've been trying to let it pass some. Thank you for the heart me. All right, we're going to get started. These are the codes if you need them. Yep. And we're going to be starting with the stones up here. Okay. So I got my markers. I'm going to get them open. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's so stinking cute. And the super fans voted. And our next page, we're going to start next Monday because we're going to finish this one tonight. It's going to be the pastel waterfall. They picked the pastel waterfall and that's going to start next week. Yes, I will. No, I can span out on the codes. And my plan is to finish tonight, Tiffany. That's my plan. Hopefully I can get that. But yep, here's the codes. Thank you, Tough for the Go Pops. Some I did change. Most of them I got straight from where we've practiced already. But some of them I did tweak a little bit. All right, hopefully you got it. So let me zoom it back in. This is what we're going to be starting on right here. And this is my acrylic, the Guagna 627. Thank you for the repost, Mattis. Okay. Oops. Let me go back. Sorry. Patricia. Hey. Okay, no worries. We're going to start with step 1 here. Remember, we're going to use that warm base and just do the whole foundation over the wall. And actually, I think I want to start with the moss. Hey, Hughes. Thank you so much for the heart me. Welcome in. Patricia with a heart me leveling up in the fan club. Whoop, whoop. Okay, I'm going to start with the moss. I did change one of the codes here. Look, I done got my markers out. Oh, shoot. Send me a message, Jim, and I will send it to you. I got to figure out how to get the one that doesn't expire on there. So, this is the moss and the leaves. So, I did change a few codes here. So, get those two. Get those two. So, G013. YG012. I'm going to get my life together. And then I changed it to a Fleicy 200. I felt like the one we used last time was just a little too yellow, bright yellow. I wanted a little more pastel. So let's go back. Put our clip on. Hey, Nook. Welcome to Willow Lake Mondays. We're starting with our Enchanted Ruin. We're going to start with our moss, our leaves. So if we look back on our page here, it had us put down our base layer of green. So that's what we're going to do with the YG012. YG012. Don't forget to put your page protector sheet under. And let's get started. I'm so excited. I hope y'all had a wonderful Monday. I've been pretty good. The weather has just been nasty this afternoon. It's been so hot that we're just having those afternoon showers. But it's like really bad, like heat lightning, I guess, that's just popping everywhere. Our power was flickering a little bit before I got on. And I was just like, don't interrupt my live. I already had to miss last week. I was like, I'm getting on. Quiet Nook, thank you for the heart me. And the Go Pops. And this poor marker is about ready to be traded out. She has been worked dry almost. Okay, so this is one of the changes I made. When we did this practice sheet, I didn't feel like the green that we used was blue enough. So I did change it. You can see it's fine, but I really like that blue-green hue, so I changed it. We're going to be using G013. Oops, and if I go back, Guagna Tough. It's from Guagna. The G tells me Guagna, sorry. 627 is the code. And then over here, this is Fly C200, which there's probably, yes, acrylic. There is a Guagna equivalent, but I use my Guagna so much on my color buys that I was trying to use my other ones. Oops. Okay, so we're going to use that G013 to add these little, like darker parts. Megan, thank you so much for the heart me and the go pops. We've got a special on the markers. There's an 8-pack for $12. That's less than $2 a marker. And every palette that is purchased, you get a Moo Moo marker sticker. It has not released yet. So right now, that's the only way to get it. And I'm excited. Well, let me shut up and color because we're never going to get done if I don't. Okay, so we're going to dot that around. But the book is at the print shop. And then, okay, so y'all, I'm as bad as Kristen from What Books. It is so hard for me to keep a secret. So I know it's the end of the summer season, but it's just taken me so long since this is my first book to like figure out all the logistics and get everything down. So of course, like it's kind of summery, but I've already started working on. So this first book is Lily's Summer Escape, but I've already started working on Lily's Spooky Escape. So I'm excited. That way, hopefully it won't take as long for that to come out and we can get it out soon for the fall season. Like fall spooky season. Send some pumpkin emojis if you're excited for fall. For spooky season. Okay, I'm going to give that just a second to dry, and then I'm going to go back on top with some dotting there. But the pumpkins, yes. Didn't mean to interrupt your coloring for the pumpkins, but and look, someone got blocked. Was that you, Maddie? Are you causing a ruckus in the chats? Okay, while we have these markers out, I'm going to go ahead and do the leaves, which if you look back at the leaves, we've got the lighter tip blended into the blue-green. So that's what I'm going to do. Start with my light tip. And melt it into the blue-green. If you weren't in here earlier, I mentioned we're going to try our best to finish this tonight. And then the superfans already voted on the next page in this book that we're going to do. They voted on the pastel waterfall. So if you want to prepare for that, next Monday, we'll be doing the pastel waterfall. We'll be starting it. So excited. It is pretty. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Tristan. Every Monday, we work in these guided tutorial books. It's like beginner. It started out like beginner-friendly book, but this one, I'm not going to lie, it's a little more on the intermediate side. So it's perfect, though, if you're wanting to try something different or looking into more whimsical, magical stuff. And I work in it every Monday. And then our super fans pick what chapters we do in what order, because they rule the roost over here. I need the super fans to make some noise in the chat. Tough. Thank you for the heart puff. Megan said noise. I love it. Hey, Egypt. Thank you so much for the gifts. The good job. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. The ice cream cones and the oldie. Look at that. Thank you. Oh, Lord, look, I done got so distracted. I done did my leaves backwards. That's okay. Okay, Megan. See you soon. Quiet Nook. Thank you so much for the moo-moos. I just realized I didn't have I can't hear nothing. Okay, we got our leaves done. I'm going to go back up at the top a little bit and add just a little bit more. Okay, how we doing in the chat if you're following along? I know y'all probably like, well, if you stop interrupting me, if you stop asking me to send stuff in the chat. This is what I'm working with right now, Tough. This is an acrylic, Flycy 200, and then G013. Oh, wait. Above YG36? Okay, hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. That does look like garbage. It's E011. My bad. E011. I'm pretty sure. Let me look. Yeah, E011. You're welcome. Okay. Now we're going to add our acrylic. So I'm going to be using my Guagna. This is 627. Oops, sorry. I know I keep flipping back. Nope, just kidding. I'm using my Flycy F200, my Flycy 200 to make these pale yellow highlighted leaves at the top of the moss. And we're just going to dibble dabble. Yes, this one is acrylic. Yep. Alrighty. No, watching and learning. I'm gonna go ahead and knock the bird out too while we're here, since he's up here. And there wasn't a spot for him on this page, so if you've done this book with us, you can just go back and reference this page. I'm going to use the same ones that we used here, that GG07 for the base, the GG15. The only thing I'm going to do different is the directions on all of the portal is to use this acrylic. So instead of doing this like I did last time with the alcohol marker, I'm just going to color him all, and then I'm going to go back with the acrylic. So, oh, I done forgot what colors I used. GG07 and GG15. So the GG07 is just going to be my base color. And then you want to let that dry all the way before going in with the dots with GG15. I'm going to give that a second. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. Tomorrow we're going to be starting the Doodly Bugs Peter Pan. We were supposed to start that this past Tuesday, but we moved it to Thursday, but then it was a mess. And I couldn't make it. So, okay, I'm going to take that darker gray. And add those dots. I'm going to take my acrylic and add those highlight lines. So I'm going to take that G627. This is going to be like the glow from the portal is shining on our bird. And then I'm also going to use it for the dot in his eye. Oh, it's on his tail too. And then is it on his beak? Yep, a little on his beak. Okay, that's our glow from our portal on our bird. Now, if you don't have acrylic, I would take your alcohol marker and do those lines first. Let them dry completely and then add your gray. I think I'm going to take, sorry, Tough, I'm about to switch up on you a little bit. I'm going to take a G114 and add a few more darker dots to this moss up here. Hey Maricela, welcome in. Thank you for checking out the cart. I had to start putting some things in my cart because I'm getting it ready to sell my coloring books, and TikTok was yelling at me for not using it. So I did put some stuff in there. You can pick your palette. I think I'm sold out of the fluorescent, but everyone, any palette that you buy, you get a free Moo and Markers sticker that has not come out yet, so that's the only way to get it right now. I'm so excited. Everything's gonna be launching soon, and the official Moo crew, y'all are the Moo crew. But I have some exciting things for you guys. I can't wait. Okay, moving on. We got our bird done. We've got our moss done. Now we can move on to our ruins. Alessa, hello. Thank you for the heart me. So now you want to get these colors together, that E66, E311, E515. Now, originally when we practiced, I was like, ooh, I don't know if I like E311 because it was kind of on the green side. But after everything blended out, I actually liked it because it kind of gave it that mossy tone. So if you don't really like the greenish tint, you may want to pick a different medium brown, but that's what I'm going with. And then, of course, we're going to use that same Guagna acrylic to do the highlights here. Now, if you don't have acrylic, take you a blue-green alcohol marker and go ahead and do those lines first. Let them dry all the way and then do your browns. Okay, and that way they won't bleed together. I hope you're doing good, Lessa. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming and hanging out. So if we look back at the directions, we use a warm brown shade as the foundation for the wall and a yellow-green hue for... Oh, we already did that. Now, let's see. I'm going to blend them together this time, I think, instead of... we're going to start with that E66. And the lighter shade, we're going to start here by the wall, the closest to the portal. And as we move towards the furthest side, the darker side, I'm going to switch to that E111. Oh, thank you so much. How are you? Blend those together. I'm doing good. Happy Monday. Thank you for the moo-moos, Maricela. Keely. Okay. Time to color with a heart me. Thank you, Mel, in the house. Okay, we're going to do this all the way around. Keeping that light shade towards the middle. And I would work in one section at a time. That's going to make it easier with you keeping up with your wet ink if you're going to blend like this. Lessa with a heart me. Moo-moos. Thank you. Thank you, Mel. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. Yes, grab it. Yes, Peter Pan tomorrow. I'm so sorry about the last week. We're gonna start it tomorrow though, unless something crazy happens. I always get scared I'm gonna jinx myself when I'm like for sure this time, because I'm like, okay, and then something's gonna happen. But so as far as I know, unless something crazy happens, It's on the books. It's on the books. And I'm so excited because y'all are going to love, love, love the sky. Oh, it's going to be so fun. Thank you. I definitely appreciate you guys and y'all's patience with the beginning of the school year and everything that's been going on. Alrighty. Alright, we'll blend that back in together. Also, if you've been keeping up with the Road Trip USA series, Kentucky was posted, and I'm excited. I'm probably a little biased because I live near, but the next one is Louisiana, and I already have a good idea of how I want to color it. I'm really excited. We just got lots of exciting things going on. Okay, and then we're gonna go and do, let's see, yep, all of this the same way. I think this, because it looks like, because this is stuck out a little bit and it's got more glow from the portal, it doesn't have as much shading around it. So I think I'm just gonna do it. Oh, that's the wrong color. That base shade. Okay, and then this down here as well, you can just do that light shade because it's so close to the portal. Okay, and this is further away, so I'm not going to do my line at I'm going to do it like a third instead of halfway. And most of this is going to be darker. Same around here. Okay, and then let's see. This I'm going to do about the same as this, about halfway. And if it's easier to work in one section at a time, then you may want to do that. Hey, Franny B, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for the heart, me. Ooh, what you having for dinner? If you don't mind me asking. No worries. I will have it up as soon as possible. Ooh, that sounds good. Mel, I did change a few, and look, if you need to screenshot this, let me go back and show you. I filled all of this out on the front. Let me get you zoomed out. So if you want to screenshot it, or I will definitely put it in the disco once I get done. So if you can't see like it zoomed out like this, I'll take a picture of it and put it in the disco. But there was a few I did change. Hey, Amy, like I changed the green in the leaves. I changed the color that I used to shade him with. So there's a few colors that are changed. But there is that. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. And if you guys are just coming in, I do have some markers in the cart. If you need to catch up, if you need to restock your markers, you get 8 for $12, which is $1.50 a piece. That's less than $2, which is hard to get. And you can pick your palette. As far as I think there's one I think that's sold out, but every palette purchase you get a Moo sticker, which right now that's the only way to get them is with your purchase. And they have not come out any other way. This is You Can Color This Magical Worlds by Willow Lake Studio. I went inside was the lighter shade to the outside. You're welcome. And if you're talking about like the portal door, I'm not sure if you're talking about the portal door, but I went from, I changed the portal door color too. I'm going to try, where is it? Oh, G43. Oh, I hadn't used that E15 yet. Yes, that is correct, Tough, but the E515 is for the cracks. So, yep, so E63 was on the inside and blended out to E311. And then we're about to do the next part, which was okay, so I'm going to take the E311. No. Yes. And do the little, like, those light shapes here. Actually, I'm going to try the E66 first and see if it, oh, you know what? I forgot to do the steps. Oh, Jashana, thank you for the heart me, and Franny with the moo-moos. How are you? Thank you for helping with the goals. Leveling up in the fan club. Okay, don't let me forget to do the steps here. So let me do those real quick. Oh, thank you for the level up. Sparks, let me get you a sticker for that. Amy with a share. Thank y'all so much. Y'all are the best Moo crew. I gave y'all a nickname, which there may be a sticker coming out soon that says Moo Crew. Keep your eyes out for it. And the cow napping. All right, just Shauna, I'm going to give you a little frog, the little grape frogs, little berry frogs. I don't know what that is. He's so cute. Thank you so much. All right, let's get to these steps before I forget. Kyla with a moo-moo. And Blue, thank you for the follow. No, I missed it. I'm sorry, Franny. Let me get you one. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, okay, yes, I did see that one. And look, I forgot about the sticker. All right, we got... I need to add some new stickers in here. Here we go. Franny B. I don't like that it says buzz off because I don't mean anything negative, but I like that it said B. It's a B. You want me to cut off the buzz off? Oh, Amy, I need to post it. We're back to normal schedule. I will post it in the disco. So I'll tell you real quick. Franny B. We're back on normal schedule this week. So tonight is our Willow Lake. Tomorrow we're starting Peter Pan. Okay, tomorrow we're starting Peter Pan. Off on Wednesday. Thursday we'll just be coloring and listen to our Audible. So back to normal schedule this week. Let me make myself a note to post that. I have it and I forgot to post it. Okay. Ooh, I was doing the steps. Yeah, well, we should be back to normal this week unless something crazy happens. But my plan is back to normal. So thank y'all for hanging out with me. Oh, and if you weren't in here earlier, this is the last page in this first chapter. So the super fans voted. Whoop whoop, super fans. They have chose the pastel waterfall. So we're going to be moving into the pastel waterfall next Monday. And you guys, I'm excited. I am doing a craft club at school. So, like, twice a month, I get to meet with some of the kids at school and do a craft with them for craft club. Yes, my plan, Franny, is to have this finished tonight. That's my plan. Hey, Joan Liz. This is You Can Color This Magical Worlds by Willow Lake Studio. I know, I'm excited. I start next month, so I gotta figure out what crafts we're gonna do. Okay, we did those steps. Now we're not gonna color the top steps because that's gonna be the glow from the portal. Yes. Well, and I was trying to think of, did I want to do something like fall, like with, it's going to be September. So I'm like, do I want to do something fall, like apple related, or, like, is that too cliche? Well, they might be doing a lot of apple stuff in school. I don't know what I want to do, but I'm excited. And then I was like, well, I wonder if we can make something that would be something maybe beneficial for them. Like, obviously we might not do something like this till the spring, but I thought about like a little bird feeder or something, or like something, I don't know. Ooh, yeah, that would be cool. A little fall wreath. I need some ideas. You right. Like, I want to do more than just like a little paper craft, you know, like something a little more exciting. Yes, I see, like something like that for the would be great. Now, would that work for the fall? They'll reimburse me. Okay, I think we have all the stone done. So I'm gonna try the E66 because I can't remember what worked last time. I can't remember if it was the E66. You right, birds gotta eat. Or if we use the E311. But the next step was to do some dark, add the brick looking outlines on the wall. So I'm going to start with the E66. And if that's not dark enough, we're going to go with the E311. So, oh, look, I want to see how is it done in the front. And don't forget about the steps down here. Well, we might skip that for a second, give that time to dry. Okay, yeah, that'll work. All right, we're going to use the E66 and add our little designs here. I want to see if they do. Did they do any on the okay, yeah, they did. On And then what about on the, yeah, okay. Now we're going to use that darkest color in just a few minutes to do the cracks. Thank you, Jashana, for the share. I knew What Books was on. I don't know if they're still on, but I figured it would probably make us a little slow up in here tonight, but that's okay. I'm so thankful for everybody who is here. Hey, Clore, isn't it? It's so cute. I'm going to use this also to do, you know what? Let me go back and see. Did I do that or the darker one for the, yeah, I'm going to use this for the shadows. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. This is from Willow Lake. You can color this magical worlds. And we work in it every Monday. Oh, that's neat. Would you be able to DM me and like send me that that right there? Thank you. All right, guys, I'm just going underneath here where I feel like there would be shadows, things that are overlapping, and like the leaves. Oh, Tough, you're going. Oh, shoot. I did that on the wrong side. Oh, well, it's okay. I'm over here thinking about this expo and not paying attention. Thank you. I will definitely check it out and see if I'm available to come. I live in Mississippi, so it's not that, too far away. And I have some people in the oh no, you're okay. Don't stress. Some people in my community are from Tennessee. So that would be exciting to meet up. You too. Thank you for stopping in. All right, I'm going to go down here. This should be dry by now. Thank you, Amy. I love it. This is such a cute book. And it's perfect for learning the whimsy, and I needed that. Okay, now we're going to work on the cracks. This is where we're going to take that final shade, that E515. Did you? Oh, yay. It's so stinking adorable. Just all of her books are, but I'm so excited. Okay, so we're going to use the darker shade to add random cracks on the wall. So all these cracks, and you can see it looks like there's some extra depth to it. We are going to go back and add some shadowing to it, and that's what's going to give it that depth and a little bit of the highlights. But we're just going to focus on adding in these cracks. So I'm going to use the E511 and start making some cracks. I really like how they have their cracks laid out. They put some on. No. I feel like I'm probably going to give y'all whiplash from going back and forth on here. Okay, there is our cracks. Now we're going to take that light shade. Does it say, let me look back because I can't remember if it said the medium shade or the light shade. Okay, so our, thank you, Amy. Thank you so much. We are going to use that E311 to add a shadow to the cracks. Now, you want to make sure you give it plenty of time to dry, or you're going to lose that exact crack shape, and they're going to kind of blend together, right? So make sure you give it plenty of time to dry. Which down here is probably good. So we're going to take this and deepen those cracks. We have a local baseball team. It's a minor league. And we went and watched them yesterday. It was really nice. It was so hot for a little bit, but it ended up getting better. And it was nice. I enjoyed it. We keep trying to win banana ball lottery tickets. The banana ball, y'all know. But we haven't won them yet. Okay. Now, I actually like that shadow shade for the crack. So I'm going to take that and deepen the shadows by my leaves because that first one color I don't think was dark enough. Okay, Fran. Okay. I think we're done with our ruins. Besides, okay, our acrylic. We're going to take our acrylic and put that all around where the... Well, and I need to pick out... Okay, we need to figure out these steps because there wasn't a place to put those colors. But I think I'm going to do the G40, the G34. I'm going to do G34 for the base of the steps. And then I'm going to let that dry. And I think I'm going to try the BG211 for the shadow shade, but that might be too dark. Actually, I know it's going to be too dark. Hold on. Let's look. Cozy Coloring Corner. Thank you for the repost. Maybe G24. Let's try G24. But since we're doing dots, let's try G24. We're going to let that dry all the way, and then we're going to go in and add some of that texture. And so it's got some just kind of random dots here, but then here we want to really focus on like a shadow from the feet. And I'm going to even put underneath this stick. Okay, I think that worked out pretty good. Now we can move into our acrylic. So I'm going to use that Guagna 627, and we're going to add where all the light is going to hit down around on the stone, and even some on the cracks. I used for the base, I used G34, and for the shadow, G24. So G34 and G24. And I can write that over here underneath the stone. G34, G24, the steps. Can they do both of those? No. Okay. I love how this like blue-green looks on the stone. It looks so nice. Y'all, okay. Y'all know my son's been in band, and I've been having to run the roads silly, picking him up everywhere. And y'all, my heart just dropped because I wasn't paying attention to time, and I was like, oh my God, I got to pick him up from band. But y'all, I don't, because he got out at 5:15 and I already picked him up today. Y'all, why did I just get myself a mini heart attack? Like, I had a whole conversation in my head, like, why did I tell them we're going to finish this tonight? I have to go get him. Hey, Lily. This is the Willow Lake. You can color this Magical Worlds. Okay, I'm also going to, you're welcome. It doesn't have this, but I'm going to add some shadow here. I feel like it needs some shadow. And a little bit of the portal glow. It is very cute. It walks you through, like, each chapter has a magical world. And you get to practice step by step doing each part of the world. And then at the end, you get to put it all together. So this past month, we've been working on the magical portal. And tonight, we are putting it all together. Okay, for the stars, we did this tough on here. We use these two for the stars, the G41 and the BG310. We wrote it on our page, so if you need to go back and look at, I'm going to do that for the stars, okay? Like, not these two. But these right here. So that is G41 and BG310. You're back, Mega Roo. Hello. Yeah, that's probably the smartest thing. Why I gotta be complicated? Megan, is everyone kind of adjusted and settled in school? Is Jax doing any better? Not Jax. Is it Wesson? Is he doing any better? No. Oh my gosh. It's not Wesson. It's Huddy. Hi, Miley. This is, I'll show you the cover in just a second. It's the Willow Lake. You can color this magical world. Look, it's the end of the day, Megs. Don't hate me for that. Well, good. I'm glad that she's like, he's at least. I know, look, that's such a hard, like, it really is an adjustment. It really, really is. I've been thinking about him. All right, now we're going to take our white pen and cover the outline of the stars. Aww. That sounds like that sounds like L. Okay. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Thank you, Megan, for the taps. All right, I'm going to put these markers away. Girls don't like boys. Girls like cars and money. Okay, next on the list, we're going to do the stick, the wooden stick. Tough, you hanging in there? Am I going too fast? Oh, okay, good. Okay, we're going to go with the wooden stick. And I'm going to color the light first. There wasn't a spot on there to do the light color. So just to reference back, we're going to do Y00, Y02, and Y06. Which this one is a lot smaller than this one. We may not get all those colors in there. Y00, Y02, and Y06. So the Y00 is going to be in the middle. And then Y02. Oop, wrong end. And then we got the Y06. His little staff. Now we're going to do wood. I think I changed one of the wood colors out. Hey, Amber in the house. Hello. How are you, my love? I think I changed. Oh, yes, this one. The last time we did the wood, I didn't love that middle color. So I did change it. So we're going to start with that E44, E46, and then go into our darker colors. So just if you need a reminder, refresher, this is what we're going to be doing. It says start by drawing those random thicker strokes with this E44 shade. So that's what we're going to do. Now it's going to be a little tougher to get all of those details because it's a lot smaller. I'm good. I'm good. I'm glad. Are you feeling better? Miley, thank you for the follow. All right. And then, oh, sorry. What color was that? E46. Stop. All right. Then it says use a slightly darker shade and fill in the gaps. Slightly overlap with the lighter parts, and it's going to create that little texture. So I'm going to give that a chance to dry, and then we're going to go in with E46. Patricia, thank you for the hearts. Lighten up the gift gallery. Let me get you a sticker. You are hot, girlfriend. Spicy. Psst. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Now we're going to fill in those gaps and make sure it overlaps a little bit so you get a little bit of that texturoni. It's going to honestly be kind of hard to get as nice as that larger staff. And then we're going to use that third shade, which I changed to YR39. That's going to be our next step. And more random strokes. But you don't want to cover up all of the light parts. You still want some of the lightest parts to come through. Oh wait, what number did I say? YR39. Oh, cinnamon. Cinnamon. Okay, when all that dries, we're going to use that last shade, the E614, and it's going to create the little design. So use a darker shade of brown to add a wood grain and make it swirly and dreamy, okay? And while that dries, I'm going to take the E46 and the YR39 and color this. Franny, look, all of our mods are in the house. I'm so excited. I've missed all of y'all together. E614. Right? Y'all was all gone. Okay, E614. I'm actually going to use that here some because we had changed that marker color and I don't really like it with this part, but I do like it with that part. Okay, so we're going to go in and make these like dreamy little swirls. If y'all are new here, hi, my name is Tristan, and I've been working in these little how-to guided books every Monday, and I walk you through them, and we learn together. This is the Willow Lake How to Color Magical Worlds, and we've been enjoying it. Now, the super fans vote on what we do, so next week, so let me just show you how it's set up. The first chapter was the magical portal. So we start with the Enchanted Ruins, the Dreamy Wood. It walks you through each step on how to do it. and then you get a like skills page. And so the super fans voted, and next Monday we're going to start this waterfall with the pastel cliffs and the magical waterfall. So if that's something you're interested in, give me a follow. Come back next Monday. My favorite book that I've done. Ooh. As far as guided coloring books, this one. But my favorite book, that's hard. That's really hard. Honestly, yes. I don't know if I could choose. I love Jade Summer. I've colored a lot in Jade Summer books. And the Covered by Colors. You're welcome. I don't know if I could pick just one. But also Barry. I've actually colored almost a whole Barry book. Okay. Well, I've started using alcohol markers almost a year ago. It was the end of last October, but I've been in the arts my whole life pretty much, and I've taken a lot of art classes. I kind of grew up like drawing and coloring with like color pencils and like digital drawing, but I didn't come across alcohol markers and like detail coloring like this until a year ago. Oh, yes. You're in the right place. I'm so excited for you. It's definitely an addiction. Definitely an addiction. Hey, Heart. How are you? Okay, now we're going to take that lighter shade, that mid shade, and deepen the shadows. So we're going to take that YR39. No. Yes. What step did it say? Step 3. Oh, yeah. The YR39. And we're going to deepen the shadows around the little swirly doodads. Do you mean in my cart or do you mean in general? All right, we're gonna take that E46. I like Ohuhu, and then I always say get the largest pack that you can afford in your budget because it's never gonna feel like enough markers if you don't. And if you ask anybody in the room that has been in a while, they can tell you if they started with a low pack, they always say they wish they would have gotten a bigger pack. Yeah. So the 320 is what I started with. If you can't do the 320, if you need something like much budget friendly, they have some smaller ones. And I do like to recommend the Bobby Good set if you can find that, if you need a small set, because it's a really good starter palette. So those two I would definitely suggest. Yes, if you're able to make the investment and you're in it for, oh, look, I used the wrong marker. I was like, that doesn't look right. If you're able to make the investment and you know you're going to be in coloring for the long haul and you really enjoy it, I would say just bite the bullet and get the 320 set. And they actually have, it's Ohuhu's, I think it's their birthday or something. They have a big sale going on right now. So this is the perfect time to get Ohuhu markers. You're welcome. I hope that wasn't overwhelming, but I always feel like I don't ever have a cut and dry answer for things. And I apologize. All right, I'm taking that E44 and going over all this one more time. I just felt like that E44 was just too bright showing through. And then we're going to take the acrylic, the 627, and add some of those mystical lines. I'm going to wait for this real quick, and I want to deepen that just a little bit more. Sorry, Tough, I'm probably stressing you out. Oh, Miley, if you're still in here, another thing that I would say is, if possible, I also recommend doing the Honolulu Bee. That's the brush and fine tip. So be careful when you guys buy them because they come in 2 different kinds. It'll either be brush and fine, or let me see, where is it? Brush and chisel. So the brush and fine tip are the Honolulu Bees. So this is what the fine tip looks like. My bad. And then here's the chisel tip. Now, not to hate on the chisel tip, but if you're into detail coloring, I feel like I get more use out of the fine tip and the brush tip than the chisel tip, but everybody has their own preferences. But some people don't know that when they go shopping for them. They don't realize there's different sets with like different tips. But I definitely, no matter what side you get here, I definitely recommend the brush tip because that's what's going to give you that nice blend look. The chisel tip and the fine tip aren't really for like that smooth brushed look. You can kind of sort of get that look with the chisel sometimes, like a little bit if you're filling in a large area. But well, look, I just said that Tough because I feel like I keep switching things up on you up here, and I know you're trying to follow along. Sorry. Okay. Let's add our acrylic. We're going to be doing these little dots, these little markings, magical markings. Oh, and you know what? If you look here, they have those little white dots and a star. I'm going to attempt to do that. This staff is much, much smaller, so I don't know if we're going to get that amount of detail. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Another part down. Now we're going to do our... What do y'all want to do next? The portal or the fairy? I feel like we need to leave the portal for last because it's like the big shebang. It's the finale. All right, let's do our fairy. Now, over here, this was very complicated at first, and I don't know if I really put the right colors on there, but I didn't change up too much. I did change E26 for the shadow shade. Well, not this part, but I did color this part. Maddie! We're about to do the fairy. We're going to start with, okay, and also, you know, the hat, it had us start with this color in an alcohol marker. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to take our acrylic and do the hat. So I'm going to skip that step. Look, it's the book. The book walked me through it, girl. The book is magical. So I'm going to start with the E05 for the skin and E26 for the shadow shade. E05 is the pale moss. The pale moss. Maddie, how you been? I hated I couldn't stay in too long the other night with your live. I had to go to sleep. I'm back on my schedule now. I have to have I can't have no unhinged night shifts anymore. Okay, we got our little green goblin right here. E26 is pale cherry. I mean, not me and my dyslexia. Pale celery. Well, cherry, celery, there's no difference. I'm doing them right after school on Tuesdays. Just 2 Tuesdays a week. So it shouldn't get in the way of anything on here. It's just for an hour. Doreen, hey, thank you for the heart me. Oh, it's going to be great. When is it? All right, I'm going to use this pale celery for the shadow, but I'm make sure that dries pretty well before we do that. I think we can go ahead maybe. Eight days. I will definitely keep you in my prayers. I know that's scary no matter what. Like, it doesn't matter how much you have yourself, like, calmed and everything. Like, it's scary. It's going to be great, though. You're going to do great. We're going to manifest it. Love you. All right, for the hair, we used BV05. The cornflower. Sadie Boo, what are you wanting about, sister? My poor puppy. I think the weather's got her all anxious. It was pretty bad earlier. What's the matter? What's the matter? She's so beautiful. Okay, we're going to let the hair dry. You know what? I use that E26. I wonder if YGY 100 would do good too. Let me see. Oh no, that would be too dark. Okay, we're going to add the shadow to the hair. All right, for the outfit, we didn't have an exact color that I loved. So this is, if you don't remember last time, I did E011 and then I went and put YG36 on top of it. And it gave me like this nice shade, this nice little olive shade, because YG015. Oh, you want to know why? Because my YG015 was missing. I had it in my to-go box, but I have it here now. Nah, I'm going to keep it. I like that. That's what I'm going to do. If you want, though, you could probably do YG015 if that's easier for you instead of trying to mix colors. YG36. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do for you. I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare. We are adults and life is a nightmare. I swear. Right, Mel? And Bubbles. You're welcome, Franny B. Front row live tickets to Karaoke. Thank y'all for listening. All right. And then we use YG215 for the shadows and the dark spots. Oh, no, absolutely, Maddie. Please do. Yes. All right, so I'm going to wait and give that time to dry. And then we're going to add our shadows and dots. You're welcome. Absolutely. Look, this is what our community is for. We are here for you, boo. All right, we're going to do the same colors for the map. E14. Sugar, we're going down, swinging. And E06. Okay, so we're going to start with the E17. And let that dry. And then E14. You want outside? Look, while that dries, I'm going to let my baby outside. Give me 1 second. I'm surprised you want to go outside. Come on, your heathens. Okay, in 3 minutes, I'm gonna have to get back up and let her in because she'll be whining at the door to come back inside. Okay, we're gonna take E14. And then we're gonna take E06 when that dries. Let all that dry. And Christy, hey boo thing. And we're gonna take the E06 and add our little rips. Make sure that gets dry though. Oh man, look, when we first started, and Franny, when you asked me, like, we're gonna finish all that tonight, like, I know y'all know how I roll, and I know you're like, ain't no way she's about to do that whole page in one night. Look at me go. Look at me go. Only because all the colors are already picked out and we've already practiced it before. That's how I knew. That's how I knew. Okay. Now, let me show y'all this. I haven't been able to show it to y'all because I was getting all those violations, but this is the Willow Lake Halloween book that we're going to work in this all the way up till probably the last week of September. Then we'll pause this and we're going to start Willow Lake's You Can Color This Spooky World. Yes, you're right. And so I just want to do a quick flip through in case you want to get it and do it with us. We'll do this from the end of September through October. Look at this looking like Hagrid down here. But I like this too because look what she put inside. She shows you how to do, like, how to pick color palettes. And she even has like spooky color palettes. Spooky color palette ideas, and she shows you how to do a color matrix to find like some shadow, like good shadow shades, color swatch sheets, and then you get into like, look at the pumpkin witch, it's so cute, your little ghost cat, Dracula. I love the color. Like, oh, I'm so excited. I need a whimsy in my life, and this is why I turned to Willow Lake. Now, this is your time to practice, so you can do like other colors here or whatever. You know, like with this one, we did our pumpkin here, but if you didn't like some colors, you want to change it up. And then cauldron. This is spooky objects chapter. So we got the cauldron, the potion bottle, a bottle of eyeballs. The spooky, like, stone castle wall. The witch broom. Spooky tree. Ooh, I want to do some spooky trees. Look at that moon. Y'all, this is so cute. And then you get your little practice pages. And then this is called spooky texture. So a pool of blood. Ministry of Magic Walls. So we got our Harry Potter. Velvet. Castle Walls. Graveyard Grass. Ooh, that's cool. Fog. And then some more, like, you can put your little spooky textures there and practice. Now, this is called spooky backgrounds. Y'all know I love a good background. So look at this spider web background. So you could fill that in with a spider web. That's cool. I never thought about that. Stormy night. Spooky castle background. stained glass window, practice time, and then spooky patterns. So this is so cute. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And then she also has a Christmas one. And so if you really want to prepare, we'll be, oh wait, this is Zigzag Mojo. She does have a Christmas one. Did I not get it? I guess I didn't get it. I may not have gotten it because I have this one. But we're going to be doing this one in December. You know what it is, Franny? I wonder if I was getting her confused with this one. I bet I was getting her confused. But so if you want to plan ahead, we're going to be working in this one in December. So it's cute. I know I've flipped through this one before, so I won't do it all the way right now. But I hadn't had a chance to flip through the spooky one, so I wanted to do that. Yay, Mel. And then once we get through the holidays, we'll pick back up in this one. So I'm not going to abandon y'all on this one, but we're going to pause for the holidays. But because we are pausing, Fran, that's why I was trying to get through this, so that I want to do as much of this book as possible before we switched. Okay, wait, what was I doing? Okay, wings. Okay, we were doing the map. We'll put these colors away. And let's do the wings. I like the colors I used here, so I'm going to just use the same ones. It was BO2 and then BV38. I know. I'm so sorry. BO2 and then BV38. I'm so slow. Okay, we're going to start with that B02. So tough, same colors that we use, okay, from the first book. I mean, the practice page for the wings, unless you want to change it up. I mean, y'all know that y'all can always use whatever colors you guys would like. But I am going to tell y'all something. I did not love the design on the wings. So I think I'm going to skip that and just have my wings like this. I don't think I'm going to do the veins, but you are more than welcome to if you like that. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't like it. Oh, my Lanta. I used the wrong color. Hold on. Back it up, Terry. Back it up, Terry. You know, if I use an acrylic, I might like it, but I just didn't like how the alcohol marker kind of soaked in, and then it just, I don't know. I am going to add some little white dots, though. I do like the white dots, but I didn't want to do the... I put some little dots in the eyes. And I'm going to get a pink for the cheeks. I did not love the pink that I chose last time. It was a little too dull. I'm going to try this Longwow, the LC116. I don't know if I'll love this either, but we're going to try it. And is there anything else I forgot? Okay, I think we're done with our fairy. Oh, thank you, Franny, for the love cheer. Lighten up the gallery. Let me get you a sticker. I'm running out of cool stickers. All right. Positive cat. I may be the tiny cat, but I believe in you. Go do your thing. You're possum. You're possum, Franny. Not a possum, but possum. Thank you for lighting up. Ah! I smudged. No! No! I'm melting. Right? We're getting better. I feel like I have to make up for that. I have to make up for the buzz off. Okay, we got like a zombie fairy. The eyeballs falling out. Thank you, Franny B. I'm so sad about that. Ugh, it's okay. Okay. Now it's time for the portal. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, portal colors. I changed up. You can keep them the same if you want, but I didn't have my G green that I wanted to use last time, so I used a different green, and this time I have it. So wait, where is it? Okay, I'm gonna try the G43 instead of the G34. So we're going to do G43, BG310, and BV38. That's going to be our like background portal colors. So G43, BG310, BG. Okay, BG310 and BV38. And I'm going to work my way from bottom to top with those colors. Oops, not that one. Okay, it's going to be a little tough because we have an object in the way. And actually, I'm going to start here with this since this is blocked off first. Okay, this is G43, and I'm going to try my best to do it in thirds again. So I'm going to go about third of the way up and actually go like a little pass because we're going to blend over with the BG310. Blend that back. Okay, I like that much better because the last one was just way too bright. Let me go let my dog back in before we finish. Okay, now finishing the other side. This paper is kind of on the thin side, so I feel like we can move pretty quickly. Whereas with the cardstock, we'd have to take a little bit more time. But we're going to have a lot of points of spots we're going to have to keep going back to avoid streaks. But if you get a streak, don't freak out because we're going to add a lot of acrylic on top of this. And it's going to be beautiful no matter what. I did not mean to go that high with that green, but oil well. You can strategically place your acrylic to cover up any boo-boos. I keep thinking I missed a piece of the stone right here, but it's the vine. But it, out the corner of my eye, it keeps making me think that I forgot something. All right, I'm going to bring this up just a little bit more, and we're going to move into that last color. The BV38. Okay. Whew, that's stressful, you guys, for real. My finger was cramping. Hey, Cat Mom. Happy Monday. All right. Right, Jashada? Ugh. I didn't know if we were going to make it. Okay, we are going to use our next shade. So it says we're going to use a darker shade of blue. BV310, which I kind of felt like that was too dark almost. Let's see, BV. Okay, wait. I did pick out BV310, but I'm wondering if that was too dark. I know, it's already sold out again. I'm so sorry. The fluorescents are sold out. But I will let you know when I get some more in. I could do other palettes, but I'm just out of fluorescents. Let's look at this for just a second. BV38 is what I used on the door. So BV38. I guess I think I'm going to change it up tough. I put BV38 on the front, but I wonder about BV08. Let me try something out real quick. Oh, you know what? That's on there from last time. Let me see. No, that's not going to be dark enough. BV013 maybe. Nope. This is probably not gonna work either. Nope. I guess we'll just go with BV310. It's not that big of a deal, I guess. But we're going to take our BV310 and add our swirls. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Jara, thank you for the follow. BV310. I ended up going with the BV310 after all. I thought I was going to change it, but I can't find one that I like better. Sorry, BV. Like violet, blue violet, BV. Thank you. I was just worried that it was a little too dark, but I guess it's going to be all right. Okay, and then BG310 is going to be our darker teal. So we're going to go in between with some of those swirls with BG310. And this one isn't connected all really. It's like broken up. It is. I just love this book. And then our final color for the portal is going to be the even darker teal, the BG310. And we're going to kind of put it between. Wait, I think I said BG310. Hold on. What was that? BG311. BG311. Okay, love you. Talk to you later. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Oh, is this one wrapped all the way around? I can't remember. No. And then we use an acrylic. This was a Guagna 737. And we're going to just add a few. This one was like one long continuous all the way around. All right, Tough. Talk to you later. Thank you for hanging out. Talk to you tomorrow. Yes. And actually this has all the colors on it if you wanted to screenshot it. But the browns that I used for the background here, the stone is up here, and then the wood is here. So it'll have the word. So I'll let you screenshot that if you wanted. Can you see it? Okay. Actually, let me take this clip off though. It'll lay flat. You're welcome. Okay, now we're going to add our white acrylic, which are going to be these like little swirls and dots and stars. Actually, we can look at the big picture here. So we're going to add these little white swirls and cover up the stars. So let me... First, I'm going to cover up these stars. They already mapped them out for us. And this will be our last step, you guys. See, I knew we would be able to do it. We're a little over time, but that's okay. Oh, yay. Thank you, Tough. Hey, Michelle. Good night, Tough. Sweet dreams. How are you, Michelle? Happy Monday. I'm doing pretty good. I'm not. I can't make that one. I know. I'm gonna have the FOMOs. I'm hoping there will be some of y'all live where I can at least watch and peek in and see what's going on. Oh, that is so cool. I hope y'all have such a great time. I think too, like just to have like some little magic-ies, like thinking of like some of the little magic-ies is floating out. Put some white dots around. Oh, just Shauna. The only thing I feel like we do need to do is they have this little grass here. And in the example, they didn't color it. But I feel like it needs to be colored. But then I feel like maybe not. Maybe it'll look weird. I don't know. What? Y'all are birthday twinsies? That is so awesome. I love that. Whoop, whoop. Oh, 3, you're just a baby. You're just a baby. That is wild. 1 year apart. All right, guys, this is it besides the little boo-boo that I did right here. I think everything turned out great. I love it. Thank you, GH. Yes, I'm about to hop off next Monday. Now, I'll be back on again tomorrow. We're going to be doing Doodlebug Peter Pan page, but next Monday we'll be back in this book, and we're going to be starting this page. We're going to do the Pastel Cliffs, and if we have time, the Magical Waterfall. So I'm excited. Now, I didn't color that one. This was the example. It's going to walk us through it. So we're going to do that next Monday. But I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to do Doodlebugs. We're going to work on the Peter Pan page in their Once Upon a Dream book. And that'll start about 6:30 Central Time tomorrow night. Okay, Franny, no worries. Thank y'all for hanging out. Thanks for all the love and support. And I'm so thankful for you guys. And we're going to do the sky and the clouds, Franny. And you know what? I need to look at the moon because I think I forgot to add the moon. I know that don't sound like a lot, but the sky is going to take a long time. So I didn't want to put too much in case we took too much time on the sky. But I do need to go back because when I was planning, I totally forgot about the moon. Because I was so excited about the galaxy sky. But yes, the sky, the clouds, and the moon. So, and really there isn't like, I don't know. I feel like that page is one of the more easier like composed pages. So I feel like it's going to be an easy like broken into like 3 parts. So, yeah, well, no, not on that page. I mean, I have something else like we could probably color and hang out with but I think the sky is probably going to take up a good bit of time, but we'll see. We'll see. But love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Make good choices. Bye.